incredible India. India is religious. Every fiber of India is religious. Indeed, India is known for her wonderful, a beautiful, joyful people. The fabric of India is woven with the fine threads of spirituality and religiosity. It is the cradle of many world religions like Jainism, Buddhism, and Sikhism. India is a land of and home for all the major world religions Judaism, Christianity, Islam, etc. This context is the nurturing ground for interreligious ethics. This is beautifully and comprehensively reflected in the constitutions of India, which safeguards the religious fabric of India. The preamble of Indian Constitution elegantly and emphatically states the significance of religious liberty, which is epoch-making and is faithful the age-old religious heritage of India. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. Besides this, the Article 25 articulates the fundamental right of every citizen of India. All persons are equally entitled to freedom of conscience and the right freely to profess, practice, and propagate religion. This is embedded in the cultural milieu of ancient and modern India, which is in the Vedas of India. Egam sat vipra bahuda vadanti. The truth is one, the learned speak differently. This and such sayings of the scriptures amply and aptly contribute to the creative atmosphere for interreligious ethics. Before I introduce the features of interreligious ethics, permit me to make a couple of observations regarding the literal understanding of ethics in Indian culture. The term for ethics in Sanskrit is dharma, which is explained as dharayade idi dharma, which means that which holds together is dharma. That which supports is dharma. All other meanings attached to the term dharma is derived from this basic meaning. In India, therefore, what we understand ethics is that which supports and promotes people to attain their end in life, the goal in life, which is in essence the liberation or salvation. This is further elucidated by Purusharth, which means the principles or values of human life. They are fourfold: dharma, arth, kam, moksha. Dharma means ethics or righteousness, duty. Arth means wealth. Kam means sexuality or sexual pleasure. Moksha means liberation or salvation. In this manner, there is a holistic and positive approach to life which is regulated by the principle of dharma. Dharma, therefore, is the normative and regulative principle in the use of wealth and sexual pleasure towards the attainment of salvation. There is an elaborate treatise on ethics taking into account the various stages and occupations in life, namely Varnashram Dharma. This simply means that ethics is different to different people according to the stages of life, spanning from the stages of learning to the life of recluse through the stages of family and hermitage. It might be appropriate and fitting to recall the sources of morality in Indian religio-cultural settings. The sources are fourfold: Sruti, Smriti, Shisht, Andarang, meaning Sruti is scripture, Smriti is tradition, Shisht stands for example, good example, Andarang stands for conscience. The sources for ethical investigations and reflections are very much religious and spiritual in nature and in content. It has an eye to see things in their integral, interrelated, intimate way. That is, in their material, intellectual, and spiritual interconnectedness. Interreligious ethics would demand us to look up to, love for, live with the people of different creeds, code of conducts, commandments, and community. There we nurture and foster a culture of recognizing, a culture of respecting, and a culture of responding to the diversity out there in the society. Friends, reality is many. Unity is inherent in reality. On the one hand, ethics supports reality, and on the other, morality is because of reality, and morality promotes unity. It is an invitation to live a life of one belonging to all belonging to one. This means the celebration of differences, while holding one's own religious identity without any compromise. The fundamental principle, therefore, would be to be oneself, to be going out, and to be growing. It is an invitation to live a life of the children of God on earth for the welfare of all and for the glory of God. It is an invitation to discover the image of God in everyone, to decide for the desire of God, and to dedicate for the flourishing of all in the world. Let me conclude this talk with an ever-old and ever-new benediction. Loga samasta sukhino bhavantu. Let there be peace to all things in the world. Let there be peace to all things in the world. Salam alaikum. Shalom. Peace be with us. Thank you for listening.